In the name of Allah, the Rahman and the Rahim. Dear viewers and students, Assalamu alaikum. I Naseem Gul. As you know that we are studying today history of English literature. The topic for discussion is the rise of novel in 18th century. So before going to start today's lesson, let me give you the outline of the lesson. In this lesson we will discuss, first I'll give you introduction and then pioneers in the novel writing, earlier novels, novel in 18th century, reasons for the rise of novel in 18th century, novel reading trends in 18th century, a new kind of literature was a novel, we will discuss, and the last point will be Daniel Defoe, first novelist. Okay, let me start the introduction, the intro part of the today's discussion. Like we know that in 18th century, novel writing or novel germination, novel production, novel production, novel writing was the major contribution of 18th century. Okay, it was very it was a genre, was influential genre, and it was studied by most of the people. It was widely read, okay, a read form of literature. So novel was people, they were busy always in reading a novel. Okay, so novel means fiction, novel is a fictitious form of literature written in ordinary language, like in prose, in prosaic language. Okay, in prose, novel is written in prose. So that's why common men, common people, they were interested to read novel in 18th century, because not sophisticated novel language was used in novel writing. It was very plain language. So the common men, common life, the characters were taken from common men, from common life people were there. So common people, they studied, they started to read novel. Okay, we have two pioneers of novel, like they started, in the hands of them novel was originated. Like we have the first one, John Bunyan. He was from 1628 to 1688, and then the Daniel Defoe from 1660s to 1731. Okay, they were the pioneers in novel writing. Like they started novel. Proper novel writing was started in the hands of them. So they are the pioneers. They are considered the real originator of the novel was Daniel Defoe. That he originated, he brought that very concept, that genre, this new genre is brought by him in English literature. So novel in 18th century, the first novels are, like the first one we have Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. It was a first work, it was written by him. So it is a pioneer work. It's a first and initial work. Okay, and then Robinson Crusoe, another novel, a great book. It was written in 1719 by Defoe. It's also a great work, a great historical, real representation of the character is there. Okay, autobiographical and historical novels were written. Like that, the Robinson Crusoe is one of them. Like it's a historical novel. The true representation of common men life is there. That's why Daniel Defoe is considered the originator of the English novel or modern novel. Okay, we have another great name in novel writing, that is Richardson's. He wrote Pamela in 1740. It's like with the writing of Pamela by Richardson's. So the great moment, like the great genre, which is novel, was like in front of the readers. So now new reading trends were there, like people they were busy in writing, like a number of novelists in 18th century, they were there to write for the common people, to help them, to give them knowledge, to educate them, to facilitate them, to give them something for pleasure. Okay, so that's why a number of novelists were there, like Goldsmith, Richardson, and Henry Fielding. Yes, among them, among others, like they are very great writers, they are very great novelists. So they wrote, they contributed a lot to that very form of literature, which is novel. Okay, they wrote like it was a new form of reading. Why? Because these novelists, they depicted life, they pictured life, the real representation or presentation of life was there in their writing, while like depicting life was the depiction of life was there. So that's why common men, common people, the lower strata, they took part in reading of novel. So it was a new trend, they give value and importance to the individual life. Remember, there was a focus in 18th century, there was a focus in 18th century writing, especially obviously in novel writing. A focus was shifted from the upper strata people, from the elite class to the lower class people, to the lower strata. So that's why the lower class people, the common men, they took interest to read novel, because it was their life, it was the reflection of their life, it was the representation or presentation of their life, it was the true picture of their life. So character were like taken from them, common men were there. So that's why they showed interest to read novel. Okay, common men, like there were no knights and grand stories were not recorded in that very novels. In 18th century, great stories, great heroes, heroines were not there. The story of kings were not there, were not recorded, were not written, were not included in novel, because it was it was a time of the common people. So that's why common men, they took interest to read novel. Okay, princes and heroes, their stories in their their works, their great achievements were excluded from the reading of novel. Okay, from the writing and reading of novel. So common people, their thoughts, their feelings were recorded, their thoughts were included, were shared, were written. Okay, in 18th century novel. So that's why novel reading was it was read by, novel was read by the masses, by the common people, by the lower strata people. So it was a new trend in 18th century. Novel reading was a new trend. It was a new genre for new people, like common people. Okay. So now, what were the reasons for the rise of novel in the 18th century? Like before 18th century, we have poetry, we have other forms of literature were available, but it was a time for novel, because it was the decline in 18th century. There was a decline of drama. Okay, so The first reason is like social environment. Okay, the first is the social environment, the rise of the middle class. Yes, in 18th century, like due to the rise of trade and commerce, the English in the 18th century. So trade was like improved. Development in trade and commerce were there. So that's why in 18th century, people like common men, they became important. Okay, so due to the rise of trade and commerce in the in 18th century. Dear students, two gifts were given by the 18th century to the English literature. Okay, the first one was a periodical essay, and the second is novel writing in prose form. Okay, they both were like these two forms were in prose form, periodical essay and novel writing in prose, and suited these two were very much suited to the genius of the 18th century men and women. Okay, so there was a correlation between these forms and the genius, okay, of the 18th century men and women, means the people, the common people. Periodical essay, remember, periodical essay was born and also died with the closing of the 18th century. Yes, it's clear. So it was a time for for the improvement, for the improvement and for the progress, okay, of the novel. So novel progress a lot, because periodical essay, they were started in 18th century, and they were died in 18th century. So after the 18th century, no periodical essay, no work is available there on periodical essay. So the writing of periodical essay was stopped with the closing of 18th century. But it was novel that after the 18th century, now we have modern novel in recent era. We are studying novel, and novel writing is still there. Still novelists, they are trying different version, different sub genre of novel is there. Okay, so we are studying, people are studying, people are like novelists, they are writing different novels. So different forms of novel are there now, like in modern age. So it was a time for novel. After the publication, after the writing of Richardson's Pamela, which is in 1740, English novel was suddenly developed. Yes, with the writing of Pamela, Richardson's Pamela in 1740. So English, there was a development in novel writing. Okay. Another reason for the novel writing, for the rise of novel we are studying. So the first one is the social environment, the rise of the middle classes. Yes, according to David Dishes, in this book, this is a critical history of English literature. Okay, David Dishes. According to this book, according to this writer, the novel was in large measure the product of the middle class. It was the product of the middle class, appealing to the middle class ideals and sensibilities. Yes, so it was it was very much matching to the sensibility, to the sentiments, to the feelings, to the thoughts, to the to the works, okay, to the activities of the middle class. So that's why middle class was important. Another writer, author is saying, it came to express far better than poetry could do the temper of the age and race. So it was very much suited to the temperament, to the age. So it was the demand of the age to write novel, okay, to study novel, to produce novel like in numbers. So 18th century